Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network, on the internet at RSN, YouTube, Facebook, and regionsports.com. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in beautiful Crown Point, Indiana, as Best Place Plus in Crown Point presents the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Michael Renner here on site, calling all the play-by-play action, along with state champion Drew Arnold. Drew, good to be with you again.
Good morning, Michael.
I say good morning to all of you in Australia. A little after 10 in the morning, I believe, for a lot of you. I don't know if there's different time zones in Australia, but probably right around 10, 7 in the morning, at least in Sydney. So we're about a little after 7 o'clock here in northwest Indiana. Glad all of you could join us for this one.
They're able to tune in from tomorrow.
Yeah, it's already Monday over there, that's right. So you guys are watching the past. So wait, they already know what's going to happen, right? Is that how that works?
I don't think so.
No? Well, you got to stay tuned then. All right. We've got a good matchup here between the Aussie Drop Bears around the land down under in Australia, and then this Crown Point Red team that came away with a victory yesterday against Central York. 9-1 was that final over there. A couple of good innings of pitching for Crown Point Red, and we're just about ready to get started up here. Pante had 4 innings of work, and then Chickamore came back with 2 innings of relief as well. I'll tell you what, last year at this Cal Ripken World Series, Australia came in and were definitely the talk of this World Series. Such great people here. I haven't had a chance to talk to anyone yet from Australia, but I imagine it's got to be just about the same. Just enjoying themselves. I know they got here pretty early in the week. I think they already had a friendly against this team. So the first time these two are matching up this week, and then already caught a Cubs game earlier in the week as well.
Really?
Yeah, they got to go down on the field and take some pictures, and
that's an awesome experience for them.
Absolutely. I know last year the team got to go to the White Sox game, and they got to meet their fellow Australian Liam Hendricks while he was on the IL.
Awesome that they can meet Hendricks.
I mean, it was awesome. I don't know where Liam's at the moment in terms of...
I believe he might be a Red Sox.
Okay. Maybe they'll swing by Boston before heading back to... Well, I guess the opposite direction of where they need to go. But yeah, really cool experience. We love having all the other teams from other countries. And we'll go ahead and bring you that Crown Point Red starting lineup as Crown Point, the visitors on the scoreboard today. So for Crown Point, leading off will be the first baseman. That's number 24, Mason Mays, followed by the shortstop, number 44. He was impressive yesterday over in that shortstop position, Jacob Bohr. Then the extra hitter, number 10, that'll be Brady Jankowski, followed by the center fielder, number 5, Emerson Reeves. And you've got number 3, Tyler Pante. He's the left fielder today. Did a pretty good job pitching yesterday. Then you got number 23, that's Hunter Hewlin. He will play the catcher position today. Number 11, Graham Teixeira, third baseman. Number 12 is Cade Barham. He will be the starting pitcher today for Crown Point Red. And then you've got number 9, Louis Avina. He will be the second baseman. And then number 17 is Elliot Ligda. Did not have a plate appearance or record an at-bat in yesterday's game. Defensively for the Aussie Drop Bears, over in left, you've got Luke Mon, followed by the center fielder will be Galvin, and then over in right field will be Jansen. Ham at third, Hooker at short, Chesser at second, and then over at first will be Randall. Behind the dish is Woods, and then the starting pitcher is Jack Smith. So we are ready for the first pitch. Our Economy Electric Heating and Cooling game night forecast. A very comfortable 74 degrees as the sun continues to set here in Crown Point. Wind kind of blowing from right to left a little bit, nothing too intense. Clear skies, and we are underway. That game night forecast brought to you by Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. So Smith delivers the first pitch into Mays, and it's for our ball one. And the 1-0. Taking up and out. 4-2. And we welcome you in. Good morning or good evening, wherever you may be tuned in from. 2-0. See, one thing I could do if I was in Australia right now, even if I was here, I have it right here in front of me, but I'm not drinking because it's cold now. But I could be drinking coffee right now. I'm sure people in Australia are having their coffee.
Yeah, you could.
Of course, then I would never get to bed tonight, but...
Yeah.
I go to work tomorrow. First, the 3-0 pitch is inside, so a leadoff walk to start this first inning.
Bohr was really a standout yesterday. He played great, and he's even got that pencil bat that you adore.
Oh, I love it. We will have a... Oh, no, it's not going to be a courtesy run. I'm just going to stand on the other side for the on-deck circle. But, yeah, Bohr was 1 for 3 in yesterday's game. Mays is having the hot bat. He was 4 for 5 yesterday. He's on first now. And the first pitch into Bohr. Check to swing. Gets away from the catcher, but it's going to be a foul ball. The instructions from his dad, the head coach over there at third base box. There's the 0-1. This one lifted down the left field line. This will touch down and roll all the way to the wall. Mays on his horse. He'll take the turnaround third. He will come in and he will score. Bohr is on with a stand-up triple.
Couldn't have been a better way to start the game off for the Crown Point.
So an RBI triple to go for Bohr. So he's 2 for 4 here in this World Series so far. It's Jankowski will step to the plate. He's the extra hitter in the lineup today, 0 for 1 yesterday. Checking on that runner over at third. All right, we didn't really talk about this yesterday, but Jankowski's favorite movie, Sandlot. What is your favorite baseball movie or just favorite movie in general?
So that's a hard one. I feel like Sandlot and Major League are about tied, they're both two iconic baseball movies.
Couldn't agree more.
But if I were to go with a movie not baseball related, it'd probably be Step Brothers.
Ooh, okay. All right.
What about you?
I'm a big fan of Big Daddy for non-baseball.
Okay.
And then for favorite baseball movie, I had to go Rookie of the Year.
That's a good one.
With a Cubs relation there. The 2-1 to Jankowski. Comes up and in, so 3-1 the count to him. This Crown Point team, very patient team. They will not swing at balls they don't like.
I feel like you can't really go wrong with any baseball movie.
No, everything's good.
Moneyball, another great one.
Oh, yeah. 3-1. Bull Durham, this one up the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Picked up by the shortstop. Over to first. Not in time. Close play. Hooker doing a good job over there, keeping that in front of him. Stand with the play. 2-0 Crown Point here in the first.
Good play by number 6, Billy Hooker out there. However, he didn't really stand a chance as number 10, Brady Jankowski, was just burning up the line there.
Yeah, he had a little motor on those feet or something. So this brings up Reeves here. First pitch to him in there for a strike. Reeves 1 for 4 yesterday. He also picked Sandlot. Ball gets away. Runner down to second. Here's a good one. Steak tacos. Favorite food.
I can't really disagree with that one. Any tacos are good.
Ooh, here's a good one for you. See, I bet you haven't done this. Unassisted triple play is his favorite baseball moment.
I have not had an unassisted triple play. Have you, Michael?
No, absolutely not. You got more playing experience than I do, though. I'm up here calling. I've called triple plays.
I'm just a catcher. There's not
You
really
are
too
more
many
than
triple
that,
plays
sir. You
that.
are a state champion catcher.
Well, that I am.
Called strike into Reeves here, so that evens the count at 2. Smith getting the sign from his catcher Woods. This one chopped on the ground. This will be foul on the third base side.
Smith taking his time in between pitches, slowing the game down a little bit, focusing on his mechanics, making it a good pitch. His mechanics are real smooth out there.
He's going to make sure this goes at his tempo, not at the tempo of Crown Point.
They play everything fast.
They do. We saw a lot of fast movements by the Crown Point team last night right here on this field. First time Australia's gotten to play on this field. They dropped their opener yesterday to Muscle Shoals out of Alabama. It's a full count here to Reeves. Working a good at bat, deep count. Smith has the sign he wants. Comes set. Payoff pitch. And that'll miss. Runner will advance from second to third.
They're saying that hit him, and they're making Jankowski go back to second.
I wrote it on my scorecard, so.
There is not anything Reeves did that even indicated he got hit whatsoever. So.
Interesting. Okay. Well, it is what it is, I guess. One gets away. Now he gets to move up. All right. Pante here. Favorite food? Cucumbers.
That is an interesting one.
That is an interesting one.
Favorite athlete? Babe Ruth. That's well before his time.
One popped up. Just bounces in front of second base there. Here comes another run in. Runner going down to third. That was kind of an awkward setup there. It looked like it was going to just be like maybe a pop-up, and then the runner at second was like, I got to make sure I don't get hit by this. So that'll go down as a hit.
You know, this isn't basketball, but that looked like he said a pick and roll.
Well, yeah. So 3-0 Crown Point here in the top of the first inning. That one comes inside on Hewlin. And Pante going to head down to second. Here we go. Tacos, favorite food. I'm all for it.
Something we haven't had yet up here in the booth.
You know, usually on the very first, I'm a teacher, and on the first day of school, you usually have an activity where kids get to roll a die and you get to know them with a question that pops up based on the number that they roll. One of those foods is if you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Which is a very tough question. And my answer is there's only one right answer. You can have your opinions, but there's only one right answer. That answer is tacos.
I couldn't agree more.
Because you get all your food groups in one meal. This one lifted into center. This will drop for a hit. Another run is in. They're going to send one more. And it's 5-0 Crown Point.
That ball ended up rolling past the center fielder a little bit, and that was why Pante was able to score, and then Hewlin was able to advance to second on the throw to the plate.
So here comes Teixeira. I did look earlier. His favorite athlete is. Go back and look now. Roger Clemens, I think, is one of them. Something like that.
Well,
no, that's wrong. I know it's wrong. Nolan Ryan. I knew he was a pitcher, just wrong one. Nolan Ryan.
So probably no relation to Mark.
I'm going to go with no.
Unless he just really doesn't like him. Mark, if you're listening, don't be mad at us.
Maybe the case. Okay, so they're going to rule. Scores the 2 runs. Swing and a miss by Teixeira here, so evens the count at 2. Teixeira was 0 for 2 in yesterday's ball game, looking to get that first knock of this World Series here. This one lined on the right field line, but it'll be foul, so stays alive.
I think we called for 30 today.
No, 30 downstairs.
Oliver and I killed 30.
Good contingency of Australia fans down that left field line. Wearing their Aussie green. 2-2. Comes inside, 3-2 on Teixeira.
Yeah, they travel well, even to a different continent.
Yes, they do. Well, and we talked about this in the opening ceremonies, Doug and I, about how these are memories and opportunities for, obviously for these kids, and that one's going to be foul. That's going to hit the streets. Look out.
Look out, pedestrians. Is that Miata might run into it.
They see it. It's not slowing them down, though. But not only experiences for, these kids and maybe the first time in the States, but then the parents get an experience as well, and the family members there. And I know we'll have people tuned in from Australia. We were well watched yet last year from Australia, and I'm sure we got plenty of people tuned in already, and we're happy to provide this coverage for you. We were so overwhelmed with the support that we got from those in Crown Point, or those in Australia. Everything that was going on here in Crown Point, I should say, as Teixeira will move up. Barham at the dish now, 1-0 the count to him. Smith delivers the 1-0, missing just outside. It's supposed to be pitch number 35 for Smith. Missing just upstairs. We said earlier when I first got here working with you today, one of the things that impressed me about some of these pitchers is Smith not showing any signs of being frustrated at all, despite the score being 5-0, keeping his composure, coming back there and just going back and throwing pitches.
3-0 hacking here. Up 5, why not?
Barham is the pitcher, so he wants to add more to his cause. He's already got a 5-0 cushion before he even steps on the bump. Here's the 3-1. Upstairs, that'll be a ball. So the bases are loaded here. Nobody out in the inning.
Second baseman, number 9, Louis Avina.
Louis Avina, another impressive player from yesterday's game, went 2 for 3.
Yes, he did. 2 for 3 on the day. So you're looking at my notes. You're cheating.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Having a meeting on the mound right now. Just kind of go over things, reset things a little bit. Bases loaded, nobody out. We want to remind everybody that coverage of the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. And if you are in Crown Point, here to watch this World Series, we invite you to stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments. That's Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, they are open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. It's good time to get dinner. Or lunch. You guys are in Australia, you're getting a little closer to lunchtime. Station 21, just a short 1-minute walk away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax. I had like a Florentine Alfredo pasta dish tonight. I know you went with some kind of a pretzel sandwich thing.
Yeah, it was really good.
Popped up in foul territory, but gonna bounce away there. Zarek had the pretzel bites for dinner. He ate 3 of them. That was it. The cheese is already gone, though. He had more of the cheese than he did the pretzel balls. Now he's over here cheesing. Here's a 1-1. Ball gets away. Runners are not going to advance. Final game of the day here from Crown Point. You know, we've had a lot of opportunities over the course of this week, and a huge thank you to everyone here at Crown Point. You know, it takes a village to put a tournament like this together. You know, from the people who are doing the ticket taking to, you know, the concession stand workers, to our umpires, all the tournament people, everybody in the press box that are doing, whether it be the music, the PA announcing, everybody working in the press box. There's so many moving parts. Do a phenomenal job, and you know, obviously over a weekend it's probably a little bit easier, giving up some weekend plans, and then this coming week people are going to be giving up time from work to do that as well. And a big thanks to all the parents that have brought their kids from all around the world to be here this week. That's also not an easy thing to do as a parent. This one lifted into left center, and this will touch down for a hit. One run is in. Here comes a second, and it's 7-0 Crown Point in the first. Avina, a 2 RBI double. Barham goes to third on the play, and here comes Ligda, number 10 hitter in this Crown Point lineup.
Umpire took a shot there off the hand. That one does not feel good.
He's fine. He's good. He's tough. He didn't rub it or anything. He's good.
He was just shaking it out.
Yeah, he's.
As Taylor Swift once
Let's play
said,
ball.
shake it off.
Shake it off. You a Swiftie?
Not really. I like a few. There's a few good bangers,
Okay.
but I would not consider myself a Swiftie.
Okay.
What about you?
No.
No?
I mean, I hear my students saying song titles and singing things and dance moves, but I think she's talented. I give her that. I'm not against her. I guess I'd be indifferent. 2-1 here. The count to Ligda. Upstairs, 3-1. You know, I mentioned how, you know, parents, depending on where you're coming from, obviously for Crown Point parents, it's a little bit easier because right here in their backyard. But you know, coming and finding a place to stay here in Northwest Indiana, or even if you go to other places around, staying at a place for a week, not an easy thing to do. And then also, you know, getting plane tickets and all that kind of stuff.
Having to fly with bat bags, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's not easy. Huge expense for a lot of people. So we're glad that, you know, everybody's able to be here and provide awesome experiences for no matter what part of the world you're coming from. Getting to meet everybody is a lot of fun. Back to the top of the order with Mays. Still nobody out here in this inning. Ground ball to the right side, picked up by the first baseman. He'll run over and step on the cushion for out number 1. Randall getting that one there. It's a little 3 unassisted, but still an RBI for Mays. As Barham comes around to score, Avina to third and Ligda to second. So bring up Bohr, who had that triple to start things up here. Ball gets away, but runners are not going to advance. There's the 1-0. Missing outside to Bohr, so 2-0. Got some tuned in from Australia. Kate Redmond. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Glad you're tuned in. Tell you what, just talking about that experience from last year. So rewarding. I was so excited to be a part of it. And this one drifted in the air to center and caught out in center field by Galvin. Runners will advance, so sacrifice fly for Bohr. The chat on YouTube is a little bit more lively.
Thank you to everyone who's tuned in on YouTube. Thank you, Kim, for complimenting the telecast, and thank you guys for telling us where you're from. That's neat.
Yeah, love it.
We have Canada, Australia, and the U.S. right now all tuned in.
Our friends to the north, and our friends out to the west. I personally have never been to Canada, have you? Yeah, you said you played in a tournament there yesterday.
No, I played against a team from Canada.
Against the team, okay.
Yeah, and then they talked in French the entire time.
See, that was the language advantage for them.
Yes.
2-0 the count here to Jankowski with 2 away. On the ground, left side, picked up. Toss across the diamond. First baseman losing that one, so that'll be another run. 10-0 Crown Point here in the first.
Number 5, Emerson Reeves.
Good feed, though, from third over by Ham. Now, when he gets a chance to go, when he lead off, he's going to go Ham. He's going to give it everything he's got.
For sure.
Down the left field line, foul. Ham over there immediately. He's like, it's foul.
Love to see the enthusiasm out of the players.
Always the best. Into center, playing it on a bounce. Reeves with his first hit of the day. He walked his last time up, so he gets a knock here. Second knock of the tournament. First recorded baseball game in 1838, huh?
That's really neat.
Interesting. That's around the time that our first here in Crown Point in downtown area, the first Lake County Courthouse was constructed. Around 1838, if I remember correctly. I'll check my notes. I got notes on that. I know Drew doesn't want to hear a history lesson right now, but I've got it.
Third time this week.
Yeah. 1837 is when it was started to be constructed. It was a $500 project, and that then got taken down. They needed a bigger courthouse because Lake County just kept growing in the 1800s. So 1878 is when the new larger courthouse was built. That's the one that we see up there today with the clock tower, the grand old lady. I'll have Zach zoom in on the clock tower there. That's one of the perks of working here on the major field is looking up there. You get to see the grand old lady there, right in the heart of downtown Crown Point. So Smith coming out of the game with 58 pitches here in the first. We'll get a nice hand from the Crown Point fans.
Good effort by Smith on the bump.
So Brody Chesser will step in as the pitcher now. We're going to step aside for just a quick moment. You are watching the Ripken 10U World Series right by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Hey, welcome back. We're here at the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. It is Brody Chesser now to pitch for the Aussie Drop Bears. Smith will go over to second, so just a quick little switch there, pitcher and second baseman. We like when the switches are easy like that. That makes our life a lot easier. Appreciate you guys still chiming in on the comments. I'm glad, a great opportunity for, obviously for the Aussie Drop Bears. I'm sure it's first time in America for a lot of them, but, we think about it from different aspects as well. What an opportunity for these kids to, experience different types of cultures and ways of life and how to do things. And we got Germany and Panama and the Czech Republic here as well, as Pante was hit by that pitch. So bases loaded, 2 outs. As Hewlin will come up. And we appreciate the positive comments on the broadcast. We're here to serve you. We want to provide a great service. And I saw there was a comment asking about the it was a different type of World Series. Maybe that was a different. Oh yeah, the Major 70. So not every Babe Ruth World Series around the country or around the world is necessarily broadcasted. We have a great opportunity here at the Region Sports Network to bring all these to you. So I don't have an answer to that. I can tell you that not everything is being broadcasted by local broadcasters of wherever that may be. Definitely something that Babe Ruth can look into is, talking with local sports networks in those areas that they have, the World Series.
Yeah, it's all about, progressing with and making baseball bigger around the world.
I couldn't agree more. 3-0, swing and a miss, 3-1.
Love it.
For Hewlin there.
If you're gonna hack 3-0, you better make sure you don't get cheated. And Hewlin got all that hack.
He did. Here's the 3-1. On the ground, left side. That'll get through for a base hit. 1 run is in. Runners will hold at their position. So 11-0 your score. Hewlin with the RBI single. That's 2 on the day. That's 3 RBIs already in this one. I know this Cal Ripken World Series for 10U will take place down in Vincennes, Indiana next year. So as much as we would like to have the coverage for that, it'll be down in Vincennes. It's about a 3-something hour drive south of here. So east, I believe, if I remember correctly.
I believe you're correct.
Yeah, that'd be 3 today. That doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, usually you just hope for 1.
1-1. So usually I just don't make assumptions because I'm usually always wrong. And a lot of times, we're looking at the Facebook comments now. A lot of times you'll see some of those bots put bad links on there. Don't look at those, please.
Yeah, please save your credit card information and do not enter it on those websites.
We're providing this whole thing free to you. So Facebook, YouTube, regionsports.com. Those are the only 3 links. Two. On the ground, third base side. Stopped nicely at third. Bobbled. Oh, they call safe over at third. Good reach, good opportunity over there. Heck of a play by Ham.
Great recovery on that.
So we'll go. We'll see here what the official score goes with. Over to Shara.
And hello to you, Jordan. Yes, I do remember umping your guys' games at the Hub.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. You even got fans.
Yeah, there we go.
You got one.
I figured my only family is going to be my dad or my girlfriend, but look at that.
Yeah, they don't count. Well, your girlfriend does. Dad doesn't count.
He's forced to pay attention to what I do.
Yeah. So they go with a fielder's choice for Teixeira because I guess the third baseman probably would have had a chance to throw it over to first and get the out, but realized, let's go fielder's choice and try to get that run to third, and just came up shy on the dive.
Great effort, though.
Can't fault it. So 12-0 the score. 3-0. Missing just out, so that's going to be a walk to Barham. And moves the runners up. And Avina comes back up here. Avina doubled his last time up. A couple of RBIs to his name. He was 2 for 3 yesterday, so 3 for 4 here for these 2 days, these 2 games so far.
Batting .750 on the tournament. Hey, not bad.
Not too shabby. Ball gets away. Here comes the 2-0. Line and popped and caught by the pitcher, Chesser, for out number 3. We go to the second. No, we go to the bottom of the first. Excuse me. We go to the bottom of the first. The Aussie Drop Bears coming up. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus, here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Hey, welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series right here on the Region Sports Network. Wherever you may be tuned in from, glad to have you with us. Just as a reminder, the coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus.com/Crown Point. Let's give you that starting lineup for the Aussie Drop Bears. Leading off, playing third base, he had a pretty good time over there defensively so far, is Jackson Ham. He's ready to go ham here with that leadoff spot. Then over to the left fielder, that is Luke Mon. Then at number 6, Billy Hooker, he's the shortstop, followed by number 23, that's Jack Smith, was the pitcher, now he's the second baseman. Then you got William Woods, number 78, he's the catcher in the game today, followed by number 12, Brenner Jensen, he's over in right. Number 11 is Oliver Galvin, he's the center fielder. Over at first base, I should say, is number 13, Noah Randall. And then number 88 is Brody Chesser. He was the starting second baseman and now is the relief pitcher in the game. For Crown Point, over in left field, you've got Pante. In center is Reeves. Right is Ligda. At third, they will have Teixeira. At short is Bohr. At second is Avina. And over at first is Mays. Hewlin is catching today for the starting pitcher, Barham. It's Cade Barham, so he's ready to go here against Ham. First pitch outside. You talked about the different bats that we've seen so far here in this tournament. Drew, what do you think about this one right here? I'm liking it. I like the color.
I like it. It's one of the new Louisville Slugger metas.
Ooh, okay. For those of you who don't know, Drew Arnold is a complete bat nerd.
I'd prefer bat expert, but
they said Louisville Meta over there on the other side of the press box.
Yep. Louisville Slugger Meta Prime. Or it used to be the Meta Prime, probably not just the Meta, but
saying a lot of words I don't understand, so I am not a bat expert by any stretch of the imagination.
For you, Michael, it's a green bat.
Exactly. 2-1. Damn, trying to get all that one. 2-2. He's starting to learn a little too much about my characteristics over here. It's true, that's a called strike, so that'll be out number 1.
Number 9, Luis Vaughn.
So here comes Mon, left fielder. This one up the middle for a base hit. They throw over to first. It's going to be wide.
Trying to get the rare 8-3 putout.
So a leadoff, a 1-out base hit. Here comes Hooker, the shortstop today. He had a walk in yesterday's game, called strike on the first pitch to him. You can hear the Drop Bears doing their chant over there.
Oh yeah, they're really into the game right now.
Heck yeah. Trying to rally their troops here in the bottom of the first inning.
Start chipping away at this lead.
Missing upstairs for ball 1, so 1-2 count here to Hooker. And Barham pitching for Crown Point Red. Here's the 1-2, misses outside. Runner going to stay at first, but gets a little bit of a lead after crosses the plate. Sun continues to set here in northwest Indiana, about an hour or so outside of Chicago. I feel like I just had that real thick Chicago accent there when I said Chicago.
Yeah.
There is such a thing as a Chicago accent.
I feel like I got more of a Midwestern accent.
I mean, it's a thing.
Like a lot of the oops and the stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing a meme one time where it's like you could hear the picture, and it was a picture of somebody that was got their hands on their legs, and you can kind of get the image if they were either going to sit or getting up from the seated position. That's a very Midwest thing to be like, oh, like that kind of thing as you're getting up.
Yeah, when I see the Midwestern memes, I feel offended. So I'm like, oh, look, that's me.
Nope, I look at it, I'm like, that's it. That's one of the, and we talked about all the experiences from around the world. Those are just interesting cultural things that are just different all over the place, whether it's here in the United States or, because here in the United States, if you see I should say in the Chicagoland area, if you see a folding chair in the middle of the street, that means that you're reserving a parking spot. It has nothing to do with just randomly putting a seat outside. It's reserving a parking spot. Everybody else would be like, that's weird.
Yeah.
And I agree with you, but that's what it means.
Or just like a random traffic cone or something.
Pretty much. But you use a folding chair.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm telling you, they do. Like in the wheelchair, you say, it's reserving your spot. Yeah, Zach Miller's got one. There you go. But if you go to other parts of not only even the country, maybe even the state, even the rest of the state of Indiana, they're going to look at you and be like, what are you doing? Reserving my parking spot.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-2. That one comes upstairs, a ball and 2 strikes. Here to Woods.
They're coming in on facing Crown Point, some Indiana athletes. And as we were saying the other day, Indiana right now, if they were their own Olympic team, would be 12th in Olympic medals.
That's right. I didn't look at the final count. How many did our friends in Australia have? The Aussies. That's always a big swimming competition between the U.S. and the Aussies.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing like the Olympics. Love it. And down on strikes, and that'll retire the side. So we go to the second inning. Crown Point coming back up. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Love it. If this is the same, so there's a get just beyond second base, Zach. The guy that's paid to do photography here at this World Series is playing catch. I love it. If that's the same guy also that caught a ball off of the screen sign that guy up for something. Let him play for the White Sox or something.
Grady Sizemore, give this man a contract. Scouting department hasn't seen much in the last few years, but this is a real talent.
He's enjoying the. I mean, I would play with somebody if I could throw from the press box here, but we just don't have the room. I got you to my left. I got Zach to my right. I just have no room. We do have a ball in here because you almost got pelted with a foul ball.
I think I could get it to second base from here.
You think you can get over the net?
I think I can get I think I'm gonna hit my hand on the window. But I think if I had to,
no injuries before you go off to college, sir.
Yeah, Coach Erhard would not be too happy about that one.
Short to tell you to do it. Do it.
Risk it for the biscuit.
All right, we got second inning here at Jerry Ross Park. Ligda will lead things off for Crown Point Red, and he drives that one to the right side and through for a leadoff base hit. Not surprising, but a large Crown Point Red contingency here, and I'm sure some that aren't actually part of Crown Point Red, but still just cheering on one of the host teams here in this Cal Ripken World Series.
Yeah, I can see some Crown Point White players and coaches here still in uniform.
They had a game against Germany earlier today. And I was saying this is probably one of the, in the terms of broadcasting, this is probably one of the closest things I'll have to calling something like the Olympics. Oh, your dad said you were a batologist, not a bat nerd. I didn't realize there was a name for it.
See? I tried to say bat expert, and you said nerd.
I like nerd better. 3-0 the count here. The leadoff hitter, Mays. And that'll be ball 4 to Mays. So 2 on for Crown Point. So here comes Bohr. He had the triple in the first, and also that sacrifice fly. So he's got a couple of RBIs to his name already. And I'm 100% attributing it to the pencil
that you're going to take from him.
I will not take a bat away from anybody. I may borrow it, but
Indefinitely.
I may borrow it permanently, but
as that foul ball hits the umpire's walkie-talkie.
oh no!
Hopefully it didn't take it out.
Don't break the walkie. That's how they relay everything to the press box.
We need to hear the substitutions, or else we're lost. Or we're still lost.
I brought binoculars so I can see where everybody's at. Yeah, you may use that. It's fine. This one popped up to the screen. You were ready. That would have gone to the streets. It probably wouldn't have gotten to.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have gotten an attempt, but I might have got up from the chair, tried to see what I could do with it.
Yeah, absolutely. See, that's why you always got to be in the ready position. You're seated in a chair. You're getting too comfortable as a broadcaster already.
Don't have to get ready if you stay ready.
Well, I mean, yeah, valid point. 1-2. Skips in. Runners will move up. Oh, see, now he's going to get up, see.
Game number 5, my leg's been hurting a little bit. Need time to stand.
Excuses.
Sure.
And one comes upstairs to bore, so count is full on the shortstop. Pitched 2 innings yesterday. Just 2 hits, walked 1, struck out 3. Pokes the bat out at this one, and this one will be caught by Chesser. Checking on those runners, make sure they don't advance. So there's out number 1. Chesser doing it all defensively here so far. Pitching, making plays. Get you some, young man.
Pitching, number 79, Lyle Delinea.
So we got a pinch hitter here. It'll be number 79, Lyle Delinea, in place of Jankowski. Oh, Drew's almost losing his souvenir baseball he got.
Almost.
You know, we were joking earlier, and I feel like it's really coming into fruition. There is a sign here in the press box that literally says that there is no horseplay allowed, and here's Drew playing with a baseball. And it also says there is a limit of 4 unsupervised kids in the press box at any time. So we are currently at our max. So if anybody gets else in the press box here from the Region Sports Network, I think we know who we're going to have to kick out here, Drew.
We had to kick out Mike DeWan earlier.
Actually, we kicked out Zach because he went to go pick up the dinner.
Huh? Zach said his nickname is another rule in the press box. No horseplay.
That's your nickname? Yeah. Captain Serious. 1-2 the count here to Delinea. 1 away, runners on second and third. Cheshire upstairs. So count even at 2. He's at 33 pitches. Going for number 34 right now. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes is Delinea.
Center fielder, number 5, Emerson Reeves.
So here comes Reeves. Had a hit his last time up. A walk before that. Ball gets away. Runners will not advance. Not far enough for them to advance. Don't want to take any risks. Here's the 1-0. This one into center. This will drop in for a hit. 1 run is in. 1 around. And we've got 2 runs in at this point. So now we're at 15-0 to score here in the second. 2 away, though, here in the inning. Reeves on with the RBI single. 2 RBI single, I should say. Pante comes up here. 1 for 1. Did have a hit by pitch in his last time up, so he's actually 3 for 3 in this tournament so far. And to center, coming in, making the catch in center for the final out. Galvin there to make the play. We go to the bottom of the second. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
We go to the bottom of the second here at Jerry Ross Park. Beautiful Crown Point, Indiana. Sun has set. Lights taking full effect here in the major, on the major field. Just a reminder, the coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point.
Do you have a pet?
What's that?
Do you have a pet?
I do not.
Gotcha.
You, what more do I need? There we go. Jansen, Galvin, and Randall, your scheduled hitters for Australia here in the bottom of the second. No, I'm allergic to cats and dogs, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
It's a major bummer, but you deal with what you're dealt. So here's Jansen taking the first pitch outside for ball one. Brenner Jansen, right fielder today, took a walk that first game he played. It's Muscle Shoals out of Alabama. 1-0 in there for strike one. Barham still in there pitching. Likes the sign he has from the first base side of the rubber. Here's the 1-1. Missing outside, 2-1. Three and one. Unless you drop Barons, looking to try to get on base any way they can. They'll take a leadoff walk to start things up. Turn that lineup over. 3-1. Coming inside, so that'll be a leadoff walk. Comes Galvin. Center fielder. From that left side of the plate. Having a hard time finding the zone right now for Barham, but he's got room to work with, so I don't know the count here early on. One and one the count. It's kind of interesting. Because he's a left-handed hitter with the left side of the infield playing in, and the right side playing back a little bit behind that runner. 1-1. Thought about loading up to try to swing at that one, but realized it was inside. Nice look at that one. So 2-1. looking at the comment from Coach Hat on our YouTube stream telling us we should have a walkie at all times. Trust me, Coach, you do not want me with a walkie at all.
Number 23, number 13, Noah Randall.
Coach Hat is good people. So here comes Randall here. Runner advancing down to second. I'm going to give him a stolen base. And the official score did too. That's what I'm talking about. See, we're on the same page now. Here's the 0-1 to Randall. Now 0-2. One away here in the bottom of the second inning. Trying to get a chant going on the Australia side. Trying to get their... Let's get that first run across the board. 0-2. In there for a strike, and down on strikes goes Randall.
Now batting, pitcher, number 88, Cody Cheshire.
So here comes Cheshire. In there for strike one. So a runner at second, trying to get that runner home in scoring position. And the 0-1. Skips in there. Nice block, though, behind the dish for Hewlin. And the 1-1. 1-2. Don't forget, we're going to have awards we're going to hand out at the end of this one. Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. Proud to recognize superheroes on the baseball diamond. Now your dad says, yeah, same nerd, experts, all the same thing. Batologist.
Nah.
1-3, and that'll retire the side. We go to the third. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
37.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
We go to the top of the third here at Cal Ripken 10U World Series. I was talking about awards that we're going to hand out. I told you about the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero Award. We've got the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player Award that we'll hand out. Kind of that blue collar, that nitty-gritty kind of player.
Got that dog in him.
Got that dog in him. I don't know, early candidate. I'm really impressed with Ham over there at third. He's very blue collar-esque. He's willing to dive for those spots.
Willing to put his body on the line.
Heck,
I like
it.
it.
We've also got the Proud Eden Home Play of the Game presented by the Region Sports Network. We also have another pitching change. Boston James in to pitch for the Aussie Drop Bears. we'll take a look here and make sure we get everybody squared away. As Brody Cheshire will go back to second. And it looks like maybe Jack Smith is out of the game. I'm going to put him in that spot. So for Crown Point, Bentley Cooper will bat here in spot of Hewlin. First pitch chopped on the ground, third base side, over to first. A little too many Wheaties this morning on the throw. Too strong of an arm. Jackson Ham there. Loading up on that one.
He's been doing his push-ups.
Well, you know what? If I'm him, I'm thinking, you know what, if I was playing left field, I might be able to get that runner over at first.
Yeah.
Get him out from there. It's a good throw. So leadoff hitter on for Crown Point. Here comes Teixeira. No, I beg your pardon. It is number 22, Patrick DeRolf. So 2-0 can't count to him, excuse me. Here's the 2-0. 2-1. You mentioned lights taking a full effect here in Crown Point. Sun has completely gone away. We got the darkened skies. This one caught out of the air at first. Well, no, bounced off and thought it was caught in the air, but it took a bounce. Runners will advance to second and third. We'll have another pinch hitter here. That'll be Jet Kennedy.
Another great baseball name, as I think we said a few days ago.
Yeah, we gotta love a guy named Jet. This one on the ground and into left field. Go to second. What a throw. Trying to get that runner back to first. They do keep him from a double, but two more runs come around to score.
Rounded the bag a little bit hard, but he was able to jet his way back to first.
Yeah, he did make that turn. Got back. That's a great throw in from left field.
Now we have a pinch hitter here. We have Xander Zappia entering the game, number 25.
Ball gets away, runner moves up.
Fouled off into the backstop. 1-1 count. Avina here. 1-2 the count to him. Fouled right back to the screen. Foul tip into the mitt for strike number 3. So first out
of the inning.
Number 17, ahead, Ripken.
So here comes Ligda. So top of the third here between Crown Point, one of the host teams, this Cal Ripken World Series, and the Aussie Drop Bears. Had a couple of their games when they were here last year. The team's 11U now. But they, one of the best bunch of people you will meet, because they were so welcoming and so thankful for all the coverage. So, you know, those of you at home can get to tune into this one of these games to watch their players from their country. I mentioned earlier, there's just nothing like the Olympics, and probably the closest thing that I'll ever get to calling something like the Olympics, just calling teams from other countries and talking to people at all weird hours of the day, or even the day ahead.
Yeah. Talking to people from tomorrow.
Did we establish, is that how it is? Or is it Sunday there still?
No, it is tomorrow there.
It is Monday there?
I have checked. I want to say it's like middle of the day Monday.
It was 10-something in the morning when we started this thing.
It is 11:27 a.m. in Sydney.
Let's see, what would I be doing tomorrow?
At 11:27, you'll be sitting in your classroom.
I will be sitting in my classroom, that's right.
Precision. Number 24, Mason Hayes.
Kennedy had moved to third on the pass ball. So he's at third now. 2 away here in the inning as Ligda strikes out. So this brings up the leadoff hitter, Mays. Squibber, it's a foul ball, and he's in some pain on that lower side.
That one does not feel good.
No, absolutely not. By the way, we've seen some spectacular defense on both ends of the ledger today. That's some of the best hands in the business, just like Bricklayers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. Join Bricklayers Local 4 and start building your career today. Visit baclocal4.org to find out more. What would you like? Oh, my score sheet?
Yeah, I'd like to look at your notes. That way we can help pick up people for my awards.
I got you. Yeah, we got awards we're going to hand out at the end of this one as Mays fouls that one away. I believe you're working with Chris Ramirez tomorrow, so you may want to learn how to keep score yourself.
I'm probably going to have to do this. Well, I know how to. I'm just going to.
You don't have to be as elaborate as I am.
Oh, no, I know. You're a little bit extra with this.
One fouled back to the screen, and that's going to be a half an out, according to state champion Drew Arnold here to my left.
I believe, including the one from this morning, that is the fourth one today.
All right, so we got 2 full outs.
And just like our stats.
We're referring to that as if the ball bounces off the screen and the catcher is still able to catch it. This one on the line shot into right center, and this will roll around for a while. 1 run is in. They pick it up quickly and leaves Mays to a double.
Mays looks like he flexes on his dugout from there.
He's excited. So it does drive in 1 more, and here comes the shortstop, Jacob Bohr. This one into center will touch down for a hit. And that'll be a base hit here with 2 outs.
Now batting extra hitter, number 79, Lyle Delinea.
So back to Delinea here. Runners at first and third, 2 outs. Strike 1 to him. Now, I'm not sure if I missed something here on the board here in the stadium. They have 18 on Game Changer. They have 17. So one of the runs may not have scored. We'll see, though.
I believe Game Changer is the official scorebook, so I would trust that.
Well, the interesting, we got multiple ways of scoring. We got the Game Changer. We do have somebody doing the official book, so I'm sure they're in constant communication. Actually, probably sitting right next to each other down there.
Yes, they are.
Person not too far away is sitting, keeping the score. And down on strike, so that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the third. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Hey, welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. We're glad you're with us here from the Hub City, Crown Point.
Beautiful how that clock tower is lit up there in the distance.
Zach,
you want to give him a look at it?
I live here in Crown Point myself. It's one of the... Zach's like, I don't want to reach right now.
He's got to get up out of his comfy chair back
talking
here.
about the clock tower out there. It's all lit up. Very nice. That's a light. There it is. Very pretty. I tell you what, on a nice sunny day like we've had here in Crown Point the last couple of days, you start driving up some of the roads and you come up to the courthouse and you see that clock tower. It is, I mean, you're talking like picturesque, postcard-like kind of views here.
Camera can never do it any justice.
No, absolutely not. Unless you're here and get to see it live, you're not going to get the full effect. One of the gems here in Crown Point. We mentioned Station 21 American Grill, great place to eat. A lot of really nice places to eat here in the area known as the Square. That's kind of the downtown area of Crown Point. It's also, if you have a chance over the course of this week, Drew, I highly encourage before you go off to school, just kind of walk away from the square a little bit, kind of towards, like you're heading toward Crown Point. Some of the houses have been here since the late 1800s, and they're still around, and they've been renovated a little bit, but you'll even see plaques that talk about the house and how long they've been there.
Yeah.
It's actually, it's really cool. I during one of the benefits of, not that there were many, but one of the benefits of COVID was, I got out and walked in the neighborhood every single day, and I kind of walked through that entire area just to kind of get a sense of, I had moved in maybe like the year or so before and didn't get a chance to really walk around my new city. So wanted to do that and just saw some of the really cool houses and the old school and the styles of homes that were built. See a lot of different things.
Crown Point's definitely got a lot of cool history here, and it'd be cool for anybody to check out that's here in town. Or,
in fact, actually about literally parallel from where we're at, right down here, you're on the other side of Bulldog Park. There's a building that stands there. It's a condominium now, a bunch of condos in there, but it used to be the old Crown Point High School.
Yes.
It actually says Crown Point High School right out. Then you look at the high school today and you're like, whoa, that's vastly different.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So we go bottom three. We're ready to go here. It'll be back to the top of the lineup with Ham. Barham still pitching for, nope, I lied. They have Kennedy on the mound, I believe. Nope, that still says 12, so that's Barham. But on Game Changer, they have it as Kennedy. Nope, that is still Barham pitching. 1-1 the count here to Ham. That I can see. That one skips in. One thing I love this last year, and I still love it this year. You still hear the Australia team. They're still chanting for their team. Their spirits have not wavered.
They're into it to the end.
2-1. That's in there for a strike, so 2-2. Jackson Ham struck out looking his last time up. We were mentioning the bat. It's green. I like it.
It is green.
You had another name for it. Something official.
Louisville Slugger Meta.
Yeah, I like green.
Well, Louisville Slugger likes meta, so.
You're not wrong.
As I'm a certified bat aficionado.
Answering a question that David has on the YouTube chat, he was asking about the run limit. I believe, I didn't check with the press box people, but I believe it is actually 15 after 3. I could be wrong on that, but we're going to find out at the end of this one, at the end of this inning.
For the third or fourth time today, I believe you're correct, which is that might be a record.
Yeah. Somebody call it Guinness, the world record book
of Michael Bradner.
So Ham is on first base with that walk. So this will bring up Maughan here. In there for strike. So 1-1 the count here to Maughan. He singled his last time up. He's got that lone Australia hit so far. He's looking to do a little bit more damage here. The 1-1. And there for a strike 1 and 2. Maughan doesn't like it.
That is actually number 14, Nate Lawrence at the dish.
Oh, I apologize. So Nate Lawrence batting instead of Maughan. I wasn't looking at the number.
1-2 count. No outs for the Aussie Drop Bears.
So Lawrence looking to get the second hit, just like Maughan did in this position.
Something hot about the 2-hole so far.
1-2. Can't get it done there. Runner starts to get a big lead off of first. But it'll go back. So one away here in the bottom of the third inning. There's 7 strikeouts on the day for Barham. Here comes the shortstop Hooker. Walked his last time up. Takes the first pitch for strike 1. Ben from that left side of the plate, trying to do some damage. Now his bat is orange.
Yes, he actually has the Louisville Slugger Atlas. Okay. I swung the exact same bat until I broke it in half.
You broke a bat in half?
A one-piece metal bat broke in half.
Aluminum?
It is aluminum.
Okay.
And it broke in half. And you
have a picture of it, don't you?
I do have a picture because the barrel was laying next to Ryder Fernandez during batting practice, and he's plays third base, for those of you.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was holding the handle in my hand, and Schwartz looked at me and said, "What in the world just happened?" And I said,
I don't know.
I don't know. And he said, because we're taking BP, he said, "Well, next."
It sounds like Coach Schwartz. Swing and a miss. There is no drop third strike. So, strikeout number 8 for Barham. So we will look at
Boston James.
So here comes Boston James back to the dish. 2 away here in the third. Strike 1. The 0-1 misses for ball 1, so 1-1 the count. Again, we are going to give out some awards here at the end of this one. We got that Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. Got the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the game, and then a Proud Union Home Play of the game presented by us, the Region Sports Network. In fact, if you are a trade union representative and you would like to sponsor the Proud Union Home play of the game, I have someone you can call. His name is Chris Ramirez. He's our executive producer, and he wants to take your call and talk to you about how you can sponsor. You can call him at 219-588-1984. Go ahead and do it right now, especially using you guys in Australia. It's only 11-something there. It's early. He likes late phone calls here in the region. So.
He will take phone calls at any time.
Yeah.
Anytime, any place, give him a phone call.
If you want to wait till 5 p.m. to call, go right ahead.
If you want to wait till 3 a.m., go ahead.
2-2. That one comes inside. Full count here to James. This one down to second there.
Now batting, number 58, William Woods.
So James makes it to first. Here we go with Woods. He's trying to get something going here, get a little rally going for these Aussie drop bears. That's something that we saw last year. No matter what was going on, their spirits were up.
I love it, they're always in it. You see a lot of teams when they get into a place like this, they just kind of roll over and die, but not the Aussie drop bears. They stay in it till the end, and they keep rooting each other on, looking to just chip away at this lead and get to play another inning.
Absolutely. Last year it was awesome when they, late in the tournament when, eliminations started to happen. They said, hey, we're still going to be here. Anybody want to do some pickup games? Either, teams that maybe are still in it want to stay fresh if they didn't have a game for a while, or teams also that were eliminated. Popped up. This will drop in for a hit. Runners will advance. We got bases loaded.
Now batting, right fielder, number 12.
The drop bears now threatening with the bases loaded and 2 gone. They got number 12, Brenner Jansen, up to the plate as there is a pitching change on the Crown Point side. Number 44, Jacob Bohr, coming into the game.
So Bohr coming back into the game. We saw him in relief yesterday. So we'll step aside for just a hot minute. You are watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's Insurance Professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
And welcome back to the 10U Cal Ripken World Series here at Jerry Ross Park in beautiful Crown Point, Indiana. We have Jacob Bohr taking the mound here, number 44 for Crown Point, hoping to come in here and close it, but the Aussie Drop Bears are threatening and looking to keep going and extend this game.
What's up?
Nothing much.
I had to go ask a couple of questions real quick. That's why we leave you as the pro now.
I don't know about pro. This is only game 10 and day 2.
That's true. You've been the Iron Man here in this press spot. Well, I guess Zach's been here all 10 games too. Is that right? Yeah?
Yeah.
No, you kind of left for parts of games and you go get food and stuff like that.
He was still on the clock.
You know what? I'm gonna backtrack. you've got 10 games under your belt. I was also here for the home run derby and the skills challenge too.
Well,
shortstop throws across to first. What an arm, and that'll end it. And that will be the final play of the game, the 6-3 put out. As we wrap it up here, 17-0 your final score for Crown Point Red. Always love seeing the Australia team, and hopefully we get a few more games with them here on this major field. Because I'm not moving fields, I'm staying here the entire tournament. But good luck to them, good luck to Crown Point the rest of the way. I'll tell you what, and this fan base is giving a nice big hand. It's well deserved because over the past 2 years, I tell you what, Australia has just been, they've just been like that team. That just everybody, they were so excited that we had an international team last year, and now they get to be 1 of 4 this year, and they will give their typical hat salute to the fans. And I'm sure spirits maybe a little bit down, but they don't show it to the crowd, and definitely a fan favorite team here in this Cal Ripken World Series.
For sure, nothing but the utmost of respect to the Aussie Drop Bears.
And the best thing too is that they get to have awesome experience. I mean, going to that Cubs game, like you said, I'm sure they've done some other things I just don't know about. But going to the Cubs game, going on to the field, like what experiences last year, getting to meet me and Hendricks and the White Sox has the best part. And of course, this Crown Point team going to be taking a page out of one of our teams from last year as well. They'll have some gifts that they will hand out to our friends from Australia. So let's have those to give out here as they give out the Ron Tellefson Award, and we'll go ahead and give our awards here. We've got the Crown Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the game. The Crown Companies are proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond.
So my first award, the superhero of the game, is going to go to Emerson Reeves. He had 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Very impressive.
Absolutely. The center fielder today for Crown Point Red. And our blue-collar player of the game brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374.
I'm going to give this to the number 23 from the Aussie Drop Bears, Jack Smith. He didn't have an ideal day on the mound, but he stayed very positive and had a very good attitude while he was out there, and I really respected that about him.
Yeah, and then he played second base for a little while, doing a really good job out there for Australia. We talked about some of the maturity that a lot of pitchers show, and it's easy to get frustrated on the mound when things aren't going your way, but I thought he really kept his composure well, and yeah, mad kudos. All right, we go to the Proud Indian Home Play of the Game presented by the Region Sports Network.
So I don't have a proud play of the game, as there was not that much, but what I do have is I'm going to go with a defensive player of the game, and I'm going to go with Oliver Galvin from the Aussie Drop Bears. He looked really good out in center, was an absolute vacuum out there, and provided many good defensive plays.
I like it. That's perfect. So we'll say all his plays are your plays of the game.
Yes.
For that one. Our executive producer, Chris Ramirez. Our operations manager is Rich Castillo. Coordinating producer and cameraman, Zach Miller. Sports director, Mike Dewan. Doing a great job, as always, making sure we get our food, making sure everything goes really, really well. Valen doing a great job on production as well. And then, of course, the coaches here for both teams here. Got to make sure I get those. Coach Med and then Coach Bohr for both teams respectively. And then, of course, your broadcast crew, myself, Michael Brenner, along with the state champion, Drew Arnold. And a big thanks to everyone here at Crown Point for getting us everything we need. Adam Whitehouse, Shay Patel, Joel Boomsma, everybody that's been taking care of us all week long. And, of course, you, the viewers on Facebook, YouTube, and regionsports.com. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So thank you very much. To those of you in Australia, enjoy the rest of your day. For those of you here in the States, have a good evening. We'll see you soon here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.